So today, my English class had a field trip. We went to the movie theater to see the movie Fences. It wasn't just my class. 4 classes went to see the movie. And this is where the problem originates. So we get off the bus and we all file into the movie theater, and some of the very large group that we were remains in a small and cramped lobby to buy concessions. I'm gonna digress here, but holy fucking shit, is prices for concessions at the movie theater expensive. It was like $6 fucking for a bag of Swedish fish. I could have bought like 2 of those for that same price at CVS. Anyway, my group of friends was at the back of the group. I had already gotten my Swedish fish and was waiting for them. So when they finished and get their stuff, we all walked into the theater together. After walking into the wrong one, of course. So when we got to the correct one, we couldn't find a seat anywhere. There was like 6 of us, and from what I could make out, there weren't 6 seats together anywhere. Now the lights were already down and the previews had already started, so I could barely make out anything, but it looks like all the seats are taken. I spot 2 open seats, smack dab in the middle of 2 large groups. I break away from my friends and march to them. I stepped on a couple feet while doing so. I get to the seat and plop myself down, but it turns out the fucking seat's taken already. I sit down and some girl on the right of me says that's taken. I get that it's my fault. I probably should have asked if the seat was taken before sitting down. What you gonna do? I get up real awkwardly, murmuring sorry as I do. I put my hand on the seat on the left of me, and there's a sweater there, so that means that seat is taken too. I make my way to the aisle, stepping on more feet as I go. Meanwhile, my friends group has split up and everyone is already sitting down. Now, I don't know how many seats that theater had, or how many people we had there, so I'm just gonna make up numbers. Let's just say that there were 100 seats, and we had 101 people. Well, can you just guess who the one person was to not get a seat? If you guessed me, you guessed right. Now, I look around and every fucking seat is taken. I didn't want to be wandering around like a fucking idiot, so I just parked myself in the corner of the room and stood there awkwardly. A teacher, who wasn't mine, noticed me and came over and said to me, "Do you have a seat?" I said no. She leaves me and goes to look for empty seats. She doesn't find any. Next thing I know, she's picking up her things from her seat and gesturing at me to sit down. Now, if you know me in real life, I'm a very nervous person. I get social anxiety often. So to see this teacher, a person of authority, give up her comfortable seat for me, a person who has no authority at all, made me feel anxious and sorry for her. I mean, who the fuck am I? She doesn't have to do that. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful here. It's a nice thing that she did. I sit down and she goes and parks herself in the corner. And my English teacher, who was sitting right next to her, got up and left, and the management had to go get a seat for her. And it did not look like a comfortable chair. Like, no fucking back support whatsoever. So that made me feel bad that I got her seat. I started to get up so she could have her seat back, but my teacher said that I was fine. And that was pretty much it. I felt anxious because someone did this for me. I tried to be a model moviegoer after that. The movie was over, we left and went back to school. That's pretty much it. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. It was a super nice thing that teacher did, but it made me feel a little anxious and awkward splitting up the teachers like that. Anyway, I'm done. My name is Ryan. So like the video, subscribe, comment if you want me to do more videos like this, and I will see you when I post a song this Friday at 5 p.m. like I always do.